Okay, so today I decided to complete some quests. This is called Shelter TNT, which I tried it out, and then I went into the cave system to go through the cave to see how much my armor has improved and collect XP because I wanted to see if I could get mending or silk touch because I wanted to make a mushroom house, which I didn't get to. This is a part where I came across a bunch of mobs and killed them. Right here is where I found, I forget what it's called, a troll. And I went and killed it. I think it was easier because it was like stuck in a spider's web, and then there was a support creeper, which not entirely sure, but I know you can tame them. So I basically went through, collected stuff, got more XP, explored more of the caves since these caves that have the spider cobweb spider whatever. It's cobblestone that has spider webs incorporated. The cave system seems to has a lot more creatures that are harder to get, and then I got a valuable crate which didn't have anything great in it. And here's another one where I was fighting a bunch. I got pretty close to dying, but then I decided to stop, and I was patching up these holes from all the mining I had done. And then I went around to collect seeds since I did want to expand the farm later on. I went and there was a crate and I got a golden key. And then here's where I was trying to see what type of enchantments I could get with what I had experience-wise. And then here's where I was like enchanting with the stuff I had gotten then and previous to see if I could just run all my XP out, which I did. And then I went and got more XP later. This is where I was trading with villagers, and atop of this place there's like a rat whatnot, I'm not really sure, but basically it just has a bunch of like rat themed items because I think there's like a dimension that you can go to. I found a chicken, and I caught a butterfly, and then I wanted to make like a butterfly dome where I could like keep a bunch of different ones since I didn't want to like hang them up in item frames. So I basically tried to make it, ran out of glass, got sand, and then smelted it, went to go do other stuff and clear more dungeons and whatnot. Just to pass the time. I forgot about the area loading chunk. Anyway, you have to be in the area for the items to smelt, which is what I forgot. And then I went and I think did 3 or 4 of these dungeon towers, and I didn't realize that the second to last one on top, you have to not open the chest before you defeat the boss, because otherwise, once you kill the boss, everything will start exploding down tower one by one, because I guess that's what it does, to like show you've completed those towers. So I did miss out on some loot at the top 2 towers, but I also got a lot of experience this way, and it was also helping to test out how much my armor could handle when it came to like the amount of mobs. as you saw, the tower did explode. And then there was like another like little mini dungeon near here that I don't know if it was like a mini dungeon. It probably is, but I've been in one prior, so I basically went and cleared it out. Since trying this, it seems like the mobs aren't a big deal when it comes to the amount of armor, as long as it's not like really big bosses. And I went and completed this tower, which I should have completed, like went to sleep and then completed it instead of staying up, since the spawn rate of the mobs was higher. But I didn't have too much of a problem. Okay, so after this, I basically went back to check, or to go mine more, because I checked the sand and it wasn't smelted, so I figured I'd just stay in the same chunk-ish, so that it would all smelt, so I could finish the butterfly, I guess, enclosure. And I was able to, enchant the sword, and the hammer is the one that I want to get mending on. And I broke the anvil, used up my levels, and then continue building the butterfly enclosure. So basically, I didn't have enough flowers, so I basically went around and collected a bunch of flowers so I could put them in the butterfly enclosure, since I wasn't sure exactly how butterflies survive, and I didn't want it like dying. And I'll probably have to name tag it later on so it doesn't despawn. Whilst I was doing this, I picked up a donkey because I wasn't sure if I had one or not. So, and here there was like this weird chunk of wood underneath the slime island, and this I found out that I could mine skystone or whatever it's called really easily because of the upgrades I had. I think it was like efficiency 5 or something I have on it. And then I went back, placed a bunch of the flowers, and then torched it up. I put the donkey down and basically tamed it, and then basically this is me just wandering around at the end. If you have any ideas, since I'm running out of some, it would be great, because I'm trying to figure out what I want to do next, build-wise and whatnot.